Hey, g'day legend, and thanks for tuning in. On this week's video, we're back on the Barra C1100 build. I want to get stuck back into some of the rust repairs, trying to finish them off in the rocker panels. Then once they're done, I want to get the inside of the floor finished off, painted, firewall painted, underside of the floor painted in readiness to seat the cab back on the chassis. So do yourself a favour, grab your cuppa or your coldie, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. So like I was saying before, I want to get the rest of these holes buttoned up in these rockers. They're rust holes. These are the old tank bolt holes, so they're going to get filled up as well. Don't need them. So get all these buttoned up. Small on this side as well, I believe. Yeah, there's rust hole there, rust hole there. So like I say, I want to get all the rust buttoned up, especially in those rockers. I don't think there's any more in the floor. I'll have a better look at it. But once the rust is taken care of, then I'll give all this area a buff up as well. Remove the old seatbelt anchors, take the park brake and the cable out of it. Get the inside, the rest of the inside of the floor painted, and probably this back panel sort of up to that lip. I'll get that painted in the underbody shorts as well. Finish the firewall up, like I've got to sort of clean up some of the welds, take care of some of the dags around, clean all that up. Once I'm happy with that, like I say, I'll probably end up painting it to this lip as well, from there down, and then probably have to do a bit of a swap, move the cab over to there, move the chassis over there, then lift the cab up on the hoist so I can get to the underside of the floor and get it painted as well. So got a bit of a heavis, but yeah, let's get into these rust repairs, eh? So I went ahead, got what was left of the seat belts removed, took the handbrake lever and the cable out, and also went ahead and removed the wiper motor, so that's all done. Also, I'm not sure if I explained it the other day in the video when I did the floor repairs, but I used the jack for one of the repairs under here, like jacked off that stand there, but for the rest of them I was using these these strong magnets to sort of hold either one of those bits of brass. So that's how I was making it happen, because obviously I couldn't sort of reach around in most of the spots, so I was just using those magnets there, which was helping out. So I just sort of thought I'd clarify that up if any of you had any questions about that, because I'm gonna sort of be doing that again today. So like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead, clean this up now, everything that's stripped off. I'll go ahead, get this thing cleaned up, identify all the spots that need attention, and get them buzzed up. So I've got both these sides cleaned up. I've got the pieces of brass set up under there. I'll just show you what I'm talking about with the magnet and such. So there's the magnet holding the smaller piece in place, and that's the bigger piece held in place by the other two magnets. So obviously I've got a few spots to do, so I've got to tack that one first, then move on to that one next, and that one should take care of all of those. So get the welder set up. Got my chair there, so get my gloves on and get to start welding, eh? So I just spun the cab around to get stuck into this side, get all them repairs happening. I just buttoned up the other side for now. got all the welding done, got it all sanded down, and got that that hammer tone paint sprayed on. They're really happy with how that's happened. I buffed all that, got it back to bare metal. So that side is taken care of for now. Like I say, I'll get stuck into this side, do the same thing, get the repairs done, cleaned up, painted, and then we can talk about moving on, getting the inside of the floor painted, and start stripping this daggy stuff off and getting whatever else needs done to the firewall done, eh? So as you can see, I went ahead, got all those spots, the rust holes filled in with weld. Use the whole brass trick there. Yeah, that brass plate's definitely working a treat. So I'll go ahead now, sand all this back, use the die grinder and the sander and all that, get this cleaned up, buff it back, and lay some of that primer down, that hammer tone primer. And then after I'm done with that, happy with that, we'll get the rest of this cleaned up and try and get the inside of this cab painted, eh? So I got this driver side sill panel all buttoned up, ground, and painted in that in that primer hammer tone finish stuff. So really happy with that. Gonna go ahead and get the back wall and the back of the floor, give that a once over, and get this thing ready, and hit it with the, what we got here, anti-chip coating, Septone anti-chip coating. Get it all in one color, and then once we've done that, let that dry, we'll get into this firewall, get that all prettied up, and move on to the floor after that. So let's get the painting. So I got all that painted, as you can see. Really happy with how it's coming out. Obviously it's got to dry, it's still quite wet. I put it on nice and thick, but that's all buttoned up for now. I've got to head to town, got to do some errands for my dad, got to help him out, but tomorrow I'm going to get back into the firewall. Like I say, I'm going to get all this daggy old sounding and stuff, stone guard stuff off here, clean all the firewall up, button it up best as I can, and then we'll talk about getting that painted, and then I want to get the cab on the hoist so I can get underneath it. But for now, I'll head in town, get these jobs done, and we'll get in tomorrow, eh? So it's the next morning, headed down the shed. A bit cold this morning in town. I actually got my jumper on, but anyway, that's why the shed's still locked up, so it might be a little bit darker in here. But like I said yesterday, gonna go ahead, get the firewall cleaned up. I want to get rid of all this old stone guard stuff off here, clean up the rest of the firewall, clean up the recess and all that, get that squared away. Then once that's all done, I'll paint the bare metal stuff, let that dry off, and then hit the whole firewall sort of from there down around front of the pillars there, get that all squared away with the anti-chip coating. And then once that's drying, the plan is I'll probably take the chassis outside, put the cab over there, put it on the hoist so I can get sort of underneath the floor, get all the floor cleaned up, squared away, and painted in the same stuff, eh? So first things first, let's get to stripping the rest of this firewall, eh? So I got the rest of that firewall stripped down, got all the old stone guard off the inner guards there, got the seam sealer done on the weld joins there. So I'm going to go ahead, prime up this bare metal and then hit it with the rest of that Septone stone guard, eh? Let's get into it. So I just finished painting the firewall in that Septone, yeah, stone guard stuff. Gonna let that dry in the sun, that'll yeah, get it done pretty quick. You can see it's already drying off in places. Already done the swap. So the chassis is on this side now. Just making room over there. Cab, once that firewall semi-dry, put it in there, put it on the hoist, and yeah, start cleaning that floor up, give it whatever it needs, and then yeah, give it the same treatment and see what she looks like. So as you can see, got the cab on the hoist, it's all set up. I got 4 legs, I got 2 on the rear screen, 2 on the front screen, so the cab's rock solid. Got it locked down, got the creeper sat down there. That's as high as the cab doesn't go much higher, so I'm gonna have to lay on my back. Got the creeper, the 2 grinders, buffing wheels, sanding wheels, all that jazz. So gonna get under there, scrape all the crap off, sand whatever needs to be sanded off, then hit it with that same black stuff and see what she looks like, eh? So let's get into it. So as you just seen, I got the underside of the floor all taken care of, got it ground up, got all the crap cleaned off it, sanded it back, and yeah, got it nailed with that stone guard. Still a little bit wet, but yeah, it's going off and it's going to look a treat. So you can, as you can still see here, got a little bit of rust left in this thing, mainly sort of on that back edge of the rear of the cab there, and that scuttle panel. That scuttle panel's got a few issues we got to take care of, as you can see. Probably a bit more than we got time for in this video, so I think we're gonna shut it off here, everyone. As always, appreciate you watching. If you can do us a favor, like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.